Oh my gosh.
Hey, look at that. 3.2% CPU usage. That's insane. Tom, I'm literally using 11% of my CPU while streaming. That is insane, man.
Wait, are we streaming now?
Yeah, I just started.
Hello guys, and welcome to a Cyber GDP video.
Yeah, so I've titled it Game Development with Us, basically. We can change that name later on because I'm hoping it's going to be archived. So that should be fine.
Game Development with the boys.
Yeah. Oh, I should do that. Should we do that?
Nah.
Okay, we'll leave it as that then. I think that's good then. I've added stream info, we've set up the software. I think
your boy
it says
has got a brilliant magnifying glass here.
Oh, it might help if we were public rather than private. That would help. There we go. Okay, we're good. I think we're done.
We're rolling.
I think we're rolling. Yep, we're good. Okay, we're good. It's going. Right. So we're making, that's your to-do list, that's the main document. So we're making a game, web game. It's got to be running in a modern browser. It's going to teach younger students about SQL and SQL injection. So it's going to get them doing some examples. It's going to be fairly easy to start off with, going to make it a little bit harder later on. Yeah, hopefully that should pretty much sort it out, I think. I think that explains what we're doing, so we just sort of get started. Now, what was it you're having trouble with, Tom?
Right, if you look at my screen.
Okay, give me a second. Let me get rid of this instant messenger thing. And great, we have your. Okay, go on, Tom.
Right, so I'm going to run down animation. Actually, let me insert shape. Go over John Smith. Blah, blah. Must be red or something. Okay, here we go. So, animation basically, we have insert crappy magnifying glass.
Yeah.
Once they type in,
other than that, not a problem.
You want it slightly smaller.
Yeah. There, that'll do. Perfect. Right. Okay, so
magnifying glass scrolls down to John Smith after they type it in.
Yep. And
fades away.
Okay. Yeah. Or hang
then
on.
This.
Don't forget that we had covers over them all. Yeah.
Wait, so if I right, I'm just testing this out with one of them.
Yeah, okay, that's fine.
You could change the opacity here, can't you?
Yeah, you have to go into more fill colors, and then there's the opacity setting. Transparency.
Transparency. Okay, so we want it black, blurred out.
Yeah, whatever really. You basically want to make the text behind it unreadable, and then you want it to fade away when the magnifying glass finds the right query type thing.
So we have... I can't see it change, that's the annoying thing.
Yeah. Where did you get Kathy Sanders as a name from?
A random one.
Okay.
Is that alright, or do we want a bit more opacity?
I think we're probably going to want like 5% transparency, if that.
Okay, let me have a look.
I've not even started it. Perfect, there. So you can just see it, but not really. That'll do. That's perfect.
Okay, so we have that for 4 separate ones.
Yep.
It comes down to this one.
Okay.
Magnifying glass fades out. This goes away.
Fades out, yeah.
And then this surrounds it.
Yep.
And then we take that certain record and we zoom it out. Do we?
You can do, or you can just leave it there. I think that's all.
Okay, just leave it there then.
Yeah.
And then information boxes come up. All right.
Yeah, I think so. I don't know whether you'll have anything on there or whether we'll have information on the webpage again.
No, I think that's it for my animation.
Okay.
Isn't it?
Yep. So you just.
So if I get to work on that.
I got to get the first webpage going now. Straight away. Yeah, let's do F++, my favorite tool. Start with the basic web page document. We go header tags, and then we want body tags. Of course, what would have been a better starting point would have been me creating folders to put all this stuff in.
Are we efficient though? Nah.
Let's do it on. I'll do it on Google Drive, and then I can share that and stuff later on. So what are we going to call it? What are we calling this game? Let's just call it SQL Injection Tutorial for now. We'll figure out a proper name for it later.
Well, it's not really a game if you think about it.
All right, now you're ruining it. Don't say that again. Makes me cry.
All I wanted to do was make a game.
SQL assets, scripts, and images, I guess, just in case. Yeah, I don't think we'll need it. Oh, SQL styles.
So it starts off as that.
Now we save this. Put it in our file.
How do you start something as fade? Wait, I'll get this.
Oh, pain in the ass.
Animation. So.
Oh no, I haven't got the backslash on this keyboard. I need to switch it. Oh, that's so annoying. So we're going to call this index.html or game.html. There, bam, finally, saved. Christ, that took a long time. Okay, headers, we're going to have style tags in here. I'm just going to do all the styling in one document and then we'll...
What sort of timing do you want on this?
It doesn't really matter. I'm thinking the whole video should be about 5 seconds-ish. That seems a reasonable time.
5 seconds for the whole thing? Oh yeah, I got it. I sort of got it.
I mean, it doesn't have to be that. I'm just saying that's sort of a set kind of like limit one way or the other. So I need my first slide then, don't I? Slide 1. And I'm changing my keyboard layout back because that's annoying. And we start straight in with H2 and we'll call it title page, I don't know, title, yeah, slide 1 title will do. So what is SQL? Now we need to style it. Slide 1. The deal first.
Oh, Josh, am I a pro animator or what?
I'll leave that one unanswered for now because I haven't seen it.
Right, I'm sure. Are you busy at the moment?
I'm a little worried that you're going to finish everything before I've even started. Like, properly started. Go on. Go for it.
I'm really happy with myself. I just gotta show you this.
Go on, I've got Skype.
I'm sorry.
So go for
Here we go. Are you ready?
it. Go on.
Oh! Look at that animation.
What happened to them? I thought you were going to get rid of the magnifying glass as well.
Oh, that's fine. So, you can add more than one animation, can't you?
Yeah, but don't click from there. Oh.
I'll stop saying I'll be back in a minute.
You have to click add animation and add it manually from there. because you can't. Otherwise, if you click on one of the top bars, it replaces your selected animation. Don't ask me why. What colour are we going to go as a backdrop? We're going to go with black.
Well, the database is going to be black.
Ah.
I suppose it's going to be on a white background, isn't it?
No, I'm confused now, because white background in a square is not going to look right with a black background. So.
Yeah, but this is just a video anyway.
Yeah. But the video can at least look like it's made part of the page instead of this white box.
I'm going to change everything now, Joshua.
Well, I can't show you the. If you go onto the Cyber Games website, you can see the game that we made. Now I think about it, I can access it myself as well off the webhack site. And we've got a black background.
What's the site? Tell me the site.
I'm not telling you because I'm on a stream and I didn't want to share it necessarily. Here, use the webpack version. It doesn't actually function because the scripts are broken, but it does work.
Okay.
So you can see that we've got a black background, you know, and we've got some whites and greys kind of thing. See, there's that general theme there. So that's
okay. So, do we want it like that though, or do we?
It's up.
Want
to
it
you.
like a dark blue background?
You could do dark blue. Hang on. Do you want me to share screen so you can see?
Yeah, share screens, yeah.
Don't know how good this is going to be on the internet. It might just kill it outright.
We're all dead.
Okay, so that's the dark blue. Actually, I'm going to take that out.
I was thinking a bit more like a dark blue, almost black.
Well, give me some RGB values. 0, 0. You're thinking like 100 or something. Or, oh, I know what you meant. Like 20, maybe 5 there. Like that, maybe? Is that what you were on about? That could work.
Yeah, something like that. Maybe a bit more bluey.
I'm going to pretend you didn't say that.
Let's put that as 50. Oh yeah, that's better. That's better.
Yeah,
that's
go
good.
with that. Yeah. Okay, shall we set that then?
You think?
So you can, I think you can set RGB values in your PowerPoint thing. So if I just send you the numbers, then you should be able to set red, green, and blue values from there. So yeah, you might want to set your slide background to that just so that you know what it's going to look like. Right?
5:30.
Okay then, I've got to figure out font colours now. Should we go with just whites and greens? Greens, whites, I don't know.
What?
Well, because of the dark background, we want light text colours, so I'm thinking either a lime or a white. I don't know which one you prefer.
White, I think.
Okay, we'll go with white then.
I have to change all the colour of my text as well, aren't I?
Yeah.
What's that? Yeah.
And probably your table outlines, but not necessarily. I don't know. See what it looks like.
Yeah, I'm looking at it now.
Oh, I need to insert the font, don't I? Because I've got the font file here.
I suppose I've got to do the same.
I should be able to just load mine straight.
What do I do the faded as? Just leave it as black?
I don't really...
Well, I'll mess around with it now.
Yeah,
and then
maybe if black works, black works. If it doesn't, a blue or something, like the default kind of blue that you get out of.
And then I'm going to have some pretty colour for the magnifying glass.
Yeah.
Actually, I'll just do like a grey. Grey would be nice.
I'm hoping I can get this right first time, because I always struggle to get this right normally with loading fonts in CSS. Font family VT323. Now that should do it.
So I make my table the same font.
I would. Yes, it worked. I found a font in CSS first time. This is a mission accomplished. I think this
From
one
my main
looks
have
pretty
this that my parents not working,
well.
but I'll see.
Ah, you'll be fine. That works.
Sorry, do I want the do I want the text in the thing to be? Yeah, I got it.
Just realised I'm defining this in the wrong box.
Okay then, I am.
Border colour, 2 pixels, solid white, I think. Boom. That works pretty well actually. Okay, that might help if I did that. Oh, that's really annoying. Okay, so we want something like a 60%. 70%?
When you're ready.
Oh, this full screen thing isn't nice at all in the sky. There it is.
Can you see?
I can see it, yeah.
Here we go.
Well, it looks pretty good with that font actually. Oh, that's... Oh dear. Sorry, no, the animation is fine. It's just, it's really intermittent on my screen at the moment. I think it's because of all the internet usage going on with streaming.
Okay. So is that fine?
It looks fine to me, as much as I could see, but I only saw about 7 frames.
How do I hide the Skype? Wait. I'll stop sharing now.
Okay.
How do I make it so Skype's not in the
Your best bet, do what I did, which is practically drag it off the screen. Which
Yeah,
I
I've done
can't
it.
do, yeah. Right. That's almost there. But...
I remember how to use OBS now. I could probably just use my monitor capture. Oops.
I just need to make sure this is, because this is what it's going to look like in the final product. So we want to be certain that no, what am I doing? I don't want a div. I want iframe.
I'll use this one.
I want to link it to game.html.
One more
I
minute.
want width to be roughly 75%. And I want height to be 65% maybe? No, 80. Now that should give us an indication of...
PowerPoint has detected that your graphics card... Sorry.
Sorry, Tom?
PowerPoint has detected that your graphics card may not be configured properly for an optimal slideshow experience.
What's going on?
How do you change the size of it so it goes over your whole screen?
You go into slide design, I think, the page setup anyway, and you want to change it to 16 by 9 or whatever it's called. It might be. It should have its own name, widescreen or something.
16 by 9.
Yep. That should do it.
Perfect.
Nice. I want this to be text align center, so that it's actually in the center. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Relative positioning. We want to move it down about 10% of the screen.
I'm going to be recording.
Okay, should I shut up? Tell you
Wait,
what.
I've got my recording buttons in number 1, number 2. Does that mean number lock has to be off or on?
I could not tell you, to be perfectly honest.
I've just got to remember where these are saved now. I'm doing the videos.
Okay, I'm sticking with that. I think that looks good. Actually, now I think about it, me talking through your videos will be fine because I can rip that out. That's not a problem.
So you captured the bottom part of the screen. What?
Try drawing a new rectangle. I don't know.
Yeah, must be something wrong with the
I mean,
ABS.
worst case scenario, it might be the case that your PowerPoint is running in full screen mode, and you could change that to Windows.
No, it's only showing the top right of the screen. Oh,
Try changing it. See if in the slideshow settings there's a option for Windows or something.
No, it's not about that. I got it. Don't matter. I got it.
Okay,
I got it now.
I'm leaving you to it. Okay.
Purpose. I got something else.
Okay, so body of the game now. We're just gonna plow through this now. Body overflow hidden. That should be position absolute top 0 pixel, left 0 pixel. In fact, I'm going to do that with all divs. Nice. That should solve that. Oh my god. Okay, it's filled the whole screen now. Well, at least you know it works. Did we decide on an actual explanation in the end for SQL? Oh yeah, doesn't matter, I've got some bullet points here, we're okay.
Okay. Oh, for recording.
So we're going to talk about SQL stands for Structured Query Language. I'll have to take away the white space, but hopefully it will automatically remove it for me. I don't have to worry about it. It is normally used to access and
That didn't work.
database.
Oh, it feels good using this again.
Oh, PowerPoint.
No,
like
PowerPoint.
It does feel like
No,
a
OBS.
OBS, alright. Yeah, I just installed that now for this. I don't like its recording much because I find it's a bit glitchy sometimes, but I think they might fix that in some of the latest updates. I don't know, I haven't used it in a while.
Right, there you go, Josh.
Oh,
Perfect
no,
video.
it's my
Where am I putting that?
I think the easiest way for now is just to pop it on Google Drive. Tell you what, I'll send you the Drive link.
What is that? What are you sending that through?
Email probably. I think that's the only way.
What, my Gmail, I presume?
Yeah. Oh no, it's not uploaded. I need to run Google. Hang on a second.
All these bloody sticky passwords. Because I signed up to it. It's now like,
holy hell, please don't do that. Please don't do that. Please don't do that, Google. Please don't. Oh no. Oh, thank God. Oh. Oh. It suddenly goes, syncing 5,000 files, and I thought, no, don't do that.
Don't do it.
So can I refresh that? Is it on there now? No. Will it be on there? Oh, it's syncing now. Okay, it's syncing slowly, a bit surely. It's just going through my sync list now. Tick, 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 cross, cross. Done, 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 done. Upload, upload, upload. Okay, it's uploading my SQL stuff now. And we're done. It's all sync complete. Okay. Yep, it's on the Google Drive now. If I click on share. No, I don't want shareable link. No. Damn it. Share again. There. To people, right. That's the one, isn't it? Thomas. Yeah. Okay, good. Okay, it should come up through Gmail, I think.
There you go.
Okay, I can't see that at all.
Where am I putting it in?
Put it on the root of the drive, it's fine. My computer will automatically download it and I can sort out folder structure later.
There you go, it's on there if you want to check it out.
Okay, thank you very much. I will wait for it to download first.
That's my first two things done, isn't it?
I think so. Your first one was creating the table, second one was the animation. Yep. So now you got to do one for the SQL injection one where you reveal everything, select everything in one go. Now I've got to figure out what.
Wait, I don't know how I'm going to animate that.
So
Well, I know how I'm going to animate it, but do I need to show what's been put in beforehand?
No, don't worry about that. I can sort that bit out.
Where do I send the magnifying glass to then?
I would have it slowly scroll through each one and have each one fade out as it goes down. That could work.
Oh, that's it, Josh. Make it pretty complicated. Tell me about it.
No, just make the magnifying glass go down, make the animation slower, and make each fade out happen with a 1 second delay or something.
All animate. Oh no, I just deleted the magnifying glass.
Oh no. Oh no. Bye, Tom.
Right, here we go. So.
Okay, first page. I need to figure out some sort of typing animation. Might just make them fade in one by one, to be honest, because I'm lazy. Yeah, let's go with the CSS fade in animation. So we're talking 0% with a width. No, not width, sorry. Opacity starts at 0, so you want it to be completely invisible as we start, and by the end we want it to be fully visible. Nice and easy. Right, then we go for the header, we want it to be animation fade in, and we want it to happen over, I think 2 seconds is fine, and we want it to go forwards in the sense that we don't want it to be invisible after it or something silly. Okay, good, that works. 2 second delay on this one. And I'm going to go ahead and take that out and change that to an NP, and the new P here says P.
So is there a way of putting it on? Is it? So I presume there's a delay function. There you go.
Yeah.
Okay. Now this is for some time and shit.
I'm thinking if we go for a generic size style for all the paragraphs, and just have say 20 point color whites, and I can't set the animations there because I need to set them separately for each object, so they all fade in one by one. everything. That should work. Fade in 1, fade in 2, fade in 3. Nice. All I need to do now is set them to all be invisible by default, so that they don't suddenly show up and disappear and show up again. Nice, perfect. Okay, and then I'm going to make this one's position relative 2 and left 10 pixels. Top 10 pixels maybe? See what that looks like. That works quite well actually. What is SQL? SQL stands for this. It's normally used to do this. I'm going to go ahead and move that up. 10 pixels. Maybe not. Maybe not at all.
Do we want a red box surrounding them?
Yeah, I think so. And then it just shows definitely that it selected everything. Get a little bit more space between them. There we go. I think I'm going to have to come up with some more information to fill this out a bit, because at the moment I've got a lot of blank space. What's your to-do list about? Perfect.
My to-do list again?
I
See how it is.
keep accidentally bringing yours up instead of my own, basically. Oh, I need the button, don't I? On click. We're going to call the JavaScript function, so move to slide 2, I guess. That seems reasonable. And then we want the text on the button to be continue. Class.
Oh my gosh, I actually think I'm a professional animator.
Okay. Take your word for it.
So you're whatever you want to be.
Right, we've got transparent background color. I'm gonna go for a lime. I think I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna go for a lime on the buttons.
Okay.
Then I need some padding, so I'm thinking 10 pixels left, up and down. No. 8 pixels up and down, 12 pixels left and right.
Right.
Nice. 15.
So now I want to film this. Okay. That was easier than I thought it would be. Oh no.
And that's the right font. Font size should be 18 point maybe? That's better, yeah. I'm going to go with 88% and 90% on the top. Perfect, right at the bottom of the screen. Now it doesn't do anything yet. I think if we look in the console we should see errors because the function move to slide 2 doesn't actually exist. Then again, I'm not seeing any errors at all, which is interesting.
You're going to mute these videos, aren't you?
Yeah, your ones, yeah, don't worry about it. It's like, no, I thought I'd have them talking at the end.
No, it's because we've got copyright. Got a song. I'm listening to a song.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Hey, it's a good thing you're not the one streaming then. Bastards.
I just dragged it in.
Just to test this works. Hello world. There we go.
15 minutes left.
It doesn't work. Great.
Those complete.
Might help if I typed on click correctly. There we go. Hello.
Okay then. I have done the next thing. Dictionary definition. Josh, I'm already on step 4.
You're on 4 already. Sounds like you're going to have a lot more work. Mine's taken
I mean,
forever,
I'm
man.
still on the first one.
I've got about
no.
92 lines of code now, including a bunch of white space, and all I've successfully got is the first slide and a continue button that doesn't work yet. Slide 1 equals document.get element by ID. Slide 1. That's it. Then we want to set slide 1's animation. Oh no, we need a fade out animation defined, don't we? Right.
Oh, back a second, Josh.
Okay. Fade out. 0%. We want it to be opacity 1. So we want to start it at full and finish with completely invisible. In fact, I'm going to change these over to visible, hidden, and visible. Oh no, it's visibility. Sorry. My CSS is somewhat lacking. Visibility hidden and visibility visible. It just means that when something fades out, it's gonna fade out rather than it's gonna disappear, so that it's not still there but you can't see it. It's hard to explain. It's one of those things. So now I want to change the animation for slide 1 to equal fade out. We'll want to do it over 2 seconds. I think we're going to stick with the 2 seconds thing, and we want it to happen forwards so that it doesn't return to its visible state when we finish the animation. So now that that's done, I don't know where our text's gone. Something's broken. Oh, what have I done? Something not right there. It's rather frustrating that my console doesn't seem to be telling me what's wrong, if there is anything wrong. Strange. None of this should be being called anyway, so maybe there's an issue in my CSS here somewhere. We got the fade in 0%, 100%, close, fade out 0%, 100%. That should be fine. Oh, okay, that doesn't help. Oh, I know what it is. It's because we have these forcibly set now to opacity 0. Yeah, it's there. Which we don't want to have. We want it to be fading in, fading out kind of thing. So we now need to set this to visibility hidden. Start off with being hidden and then come to show. There we go. Okay, now it's sort of fading in. Got a little bit of problem still there with the fade effect. Just refresh, try that again. Why did that just appear? Maybe I should have just stuck with the opacity all along. We go with the opacity again. But this time we say here. Then we want a 1% for the visibility to be shown, so it exists, but the opacity to still be 0. Then we go up to opacity 100, or 1 rather, sorry, it's decimal values. That will work, yeah. So now we want it to be visible, and then we want? 199%, I think. We want to set visibility to be hidden, and the paste 2 to be 0. So we still get that fade out effect. Nice. There.
Chief Animator has returned.
Alright, I finally got something working nicely. Right, background color.
What we got so far then?
Alright, I would show you. I think probably the easiest way to show you will just for you to go check the live stream real quick. That's probably easiest.
Okay.
Fade out. Nice. So you'll probably notice that the game's running in full screen, but when the game's actually produced, like loaded on their website, it will load.
It's updated, Josh.
What? Sorry?
Logo and name have updated.
Nope, didn't pick that one up. Say again.
Logo and logo and name of the YouTube channel are updated.
Oh right, okay then, that's good. It must have needed to have some video uploaded or something for it to start working properly.
I can't watch that. I'm hearing myself talk.
Know.
Hearing it after I say it. Just tell me what you're doing. I'm not at the moment.
Well, you could always mute it, but I've got the first slide now that says what is SQL, and then it explains what it is in 2 bullet points, and then the continue buttons down the bottom, which when you click, it all fades out. So I'm pleased to say all of that works. Crikey, that took a long time, but it does work now, so that's a good sign. I need.
But I suppose now it's a bit more of a. You can take off that to do more of it, you know.
Yeah, now I can cheat a lot and copy and paste a lot of it because it's the same code from there on. Just add the fade in button on the continue.
Right. In terms of getting the definition of SQL injection, like, do you want me to say, like, have it as an image in the type we want, or do you just want the text?
Is the type we want. I'm sorry, my head's not quite with it. Say that again, the whole thing.
Do you want me to put the definition in a text box with the font and things we want, and then send you an image, or do you just want it as text?
Just send it me as text, and I can load it, pop it straight in the HTML thread.
Okay. I'll send it over Skype or something.
Okay, thank you. Right, so I'm going to go ahead and make this slightly wider button.
Do we reference this?
Reference what? The definition? I don't
Yeah.
think you need to, but feel free to, just in case, put like where you got it from. Just so that way if anybody asks, I can tell them kind of thing. You know, it came
I'll
from,
just put the title of the webpage.
like,
What is an SQL injection definition from Techipedia? Wait, is that trustworthy? No, it's
I
not
would say
trustworthy.
that sounds trustworthy enough to me. I don't see it being a problem really, you know. It's not something you could easily get wrong as such, I guess. What's slide 2 going to have on it? I forgot. Good thing I took notes actually.
Right. I got 3 different ones. I'm undecided between the top and the bottom one. Probably the bottom one, but I just want to see what you think.
SQL injection is a code injection technique that might destroy your database. I'm going to have to say no, because that's not always the case. SQL injection is one of the most common web hacking techniques. That's correct. SQL injection is the placement of malicious code in SQL statements via web page input. Perfect. I got that third one.
Okay then. Well, there you go.
Alright, thank you, Tom. I haven't got your to-do list, so I'll leave you to that one. You could.
My last bit is to create images containing the code, the SQL code bit, which has a subtitle saying "Talk to Josh."
Just had a Google. Just checked Google Drive.
Don't put your blame on me.
Nice Tom. I'll tell you what's quite funny. You know your music that's totally not relevant.
Right, yeah, I just installed that now for this.
Yeah.
Is surprisingly relevant.
Right, yeah, I just installed.
The song isn't, but it works really well with the video.
I bear it in mind.
Just have you watched over the second one?
I did, but I had the music on in the background whilst I did.
Yeah, because what it does is you have the music playing, and then the magnifying glass comes down. You have it all select everything, and then the second it selects everything, the music just like hits up a note, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Sorry, Jake. Alright, now, man.
Right. What are our different ones we're showing then?
Okay, so let me go back to our objectives. We want to have an end goal of wiping a database, so we're going to need a script that's going to do that first.
Tell me what we need. Like, we need wiping a database.
Yeah, retrieving personal information, so get passwords or usernames or something.
Oh, I've got that one already. In fact, you've pretty much showed it to me anyway.
Yeah, okay.
It's just the or blank equals blank in the username and password box. Next.
Hold on a second. Right, modify data in the database.
What type of data? Give me an example. Modify password.
What could be a fun way of modifying it? Maybe their name. I think the name would be probably the most fun you'll get out of it.
Okay, modify username.
Yeah, that shouldn't be difficult. I'll come up with some query stuff for that in a minute. And completing.
Well, I could look it up.
Yeah, okay, that's a good point.
Modify username data, and what else do we want?
Complete
There's more than that, isn't it?
query, so we need a normal query.
Yeah, but that's just putting normal things into a. Wait, shall I do what looks like a form, but then showing what you put in each? Because that's how they're going to enter it, isn't it?
Right, sorry. Yeah, that would just be a normal query, so some random username like John Smith again. I don't know. Maybe a different one this time, like your other usernames that you got there.
No, but like, do I want to set this image up as in like a form?
Image up as what?
My last one is to make.
Sorry. The last one is complete a normal query, so you've got to have a username or something else for it to search for. We're not going to do it in that order. We'll probably reverse the order, so we'll have them complete a normal query, retrieve some personal information, modify the data, and then destroy the data. Oh, we're probably going to want an animation for destroying the data, but don't worry about it right now.
No, but I mean in the sense of what's an image contain the SQL data / code for the final activity? Is it just the bit of code?
Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm really distracted. It's,
Joshua!
Jacob,
Right, look at my screen.
Jacob started messaging me. He asked me about whether I wanted to play WD, so I was telling him no, and that we're live streaming on our channel. And I said that he's welcome to still do videos and stuff with us. He's now making it clear to me that we have no followers and are the only and he's the only person watching the stream right now.
Yeah, I don't care. But right. What am I looking at? Okay, so I need to go here. Are you looking?
Yep.
Do we just want... Oops. Change the text. Okay. I know. Good.
Oh, I like that. It works better.
Is that all we want?
Something like that, yeah. Do you want to fill it in as well? Just to give it a little shape?
Fill it in black?
No, I'm thinking more like a faded out blue, maybe.
So like our background one?
Yeah.
The problem is, I've got two recently used colours. One of them is black and one of them is the blue. I can't just... I think
I think the other one's blue. No, they're not blue. Neither of them are blue.
They are.
Hover over the second one then. That's clearly black. No, it says it's black.
Oh, what are you using there then? Right. Give me... What are the values again? No, there you look at that. It is.
520. That is it then. Why can't? Okay, it's just not great on Skype then. Clearly. I have no idea, man. 5. Was it 20 or 30? I think
20.
I'm using 30 now.
You're using 30. I've done everything in 20.
No, yeah, they're all on 30. What did I send you then? I can change mine to 20. I sent you 30. Where did you get 20 from? You're gonna have to. I bet you got that colour right. No, you didn't. You know that means you've got to have to re-record everything probably.
No, I'm not. No.
Let me try
I can't.
it. If it doesn't look really weird, I'll let you get away with it. But if it doesn't look right, you're re-recording them.
Oh, come on.
Look, I'm gonna quickly embed a video into the file, into here now. As soon as I can remember how to, because I forgot the HTML5 for embed video.
Doesn't really make much of a difference, I'll be honest.
Right, I figured it probably wouldn't, but I wasn't sure. Where's the video again? Oh, it's on the route of the driver. Okay, that's fine. Let's start with the first one.
Wait, do you want me to stop sharing now?
I don't mind, to be honest. I mean, you're probably playing in my
Wait,
internet.
finally, before you do that, is that basically what you want? Well, I've got it there.
Yeah, perfect. Is that the same colour as the background?
Yes, as your background.
Yeah, do you want to nudge all the values up by about 10 just to give it a bright, or rather knock the blue up 20, I think, and then the red and green another 5, I think. So 10, 10, 50. Try that. See what that looks like in the preview. Yeah, I think that'll look better because it just gives that sort of bright colour. Yeah, I think that'll work.
I'm not changing the rest of it for it. It's just this bit you want like that, don't you? Okay, I've got that now. So, stop sharing.
Yeah, whatever. Right, right, I've embedded the video.
You're just completely out of it. Get your head in the game!
You banned Jacob for messaging me then, man.
So what am I calling this one? It says. What do I want this at? As what file type do you want?
For what, sorry?
For these images, do you want GIFs, JPEGs, PNG, PNG?
Go for PNG, I think. That's probably the best one for web and stuff. And pop them in the SQL _ images folder.
Yeah, I will do. I'm just going to do them all first. Right. So I've got one of them. To destroy data. Dun, dun, dun.
Don't know why I'm bothering with all this, just a test, but... Okay, Tom, as per demonstration...
Right, yeah, I just installed that now for this.
What?
Oh, you can't see it. I think you're safe. The blue's not massively different. Like, you can see the difference, but it's not massive.
Right,
So
yeah, I just
okay.
installed that now for this.
Okay.
And I
Thank
shall
you.
probably crop the video with Vegas in a bit as well, so that it's nice and small. Make the video...
Okay. Right.
Okay, you make a fair point, Jacob. That's not a bad idea, but... in fact, I can do that.
What are you on about?
No, Jacob suggested I make the video a GIF. He makes a fair point. Could do that.
Is he watching the stream?
A little bit. So if I pop your videos in from here. Alright, then we'll crop it down. I don't need that. Okay, that was pretty good to me. And then we just go render. We go with internet 1080. Why are we doing it? No, hang on a minute. We don't want 1080p. 720p. And just 1080p is not worth it for a video like that. Internet HD 720.
I've got Jacob now.
Why is he messaging you now?
Yeah.
Multimedia.
It's hard to read this stuff.
What?
Something I realised is I'm not a good reader.
Okay, I'm going to render through my GPU. It'll be faster. Why am I even doing it like this? No, we're going to do it properly. Image sequence. There we go. JPEGs. Alright, we'll render the first slot, JPEG. Go.
As a result, the database receives multiple SQL queries.
Okay, we're good. It's done. Got me image sequences. I can convert them to GIFs from there. Thank you, GIF maker. You guys are legends. Did I do it all on Google Drive? Don't think so.
The application will generate file code. I've got one. Right, I'll let you look at my stream.
I forgot where I rendered the photos. Did I put them in videos? SQL stuff, there they are, they're in videos, it's fine. Found them there. You can only upload images in JPEG, PNG and GIF formats. You can upload up to 300. How many did I get in the end? 254. Oh, Vegas, I hate you, man. Oh. Alright, let's have a look at this thing. What am I doing?
Have a read.
Purpose for SQL injection: extract data, modify dataset, execute remote commands to manage service. This type of attack is different from others because the hacker injects additional queries to the original query. As a result, the database receives multiple SQL queries. The first query is valid and executes normally. The subsequent queries are the injected queries, which are executed in addition to the first. Due to misconfiguration, the system is vulnerable to piggybacked queries and allows multiple statements in one query. Let an attacker inputs ABCD and user ID and drop table XYZ as password in the login form. Okay, so what are we looking at doing?
Well, it says here the result of executing the second query would be to drop table XYZ,
Yep.
which would destroy valuable information.
Destroy all the information on the table XYZ.
So is that this bit?
That's the most important part. Yes. So if we were to have speech marks instead of the apostrophe things they've used, it doesn't matter. It doesn't make a huge difference. The syntax is roughly the same. It would be that on the end. So
Is it just
you'd want close speech mark, colon, drop table, dash dash, speech mark. That's it.
and will that cancel it all out?
That would delete the entire table named XYZ.
So we just want one at the start, one at the end.
Yep.
Good to know. They got their speech mark. I copied and pasted speech marks from before, and they're different speech marks from the ones you input for thingy.
Oh, I'm really annoyed with Vegas Pro, man. I'd just rendered those videos that you sent me into image sequences, but it's edited all of the files with the extension .jpeg rather than .jpg, so the website I was going to use to turn them to GIFs doesn't recognize them. Let me just try a different website. It might just be that one.
I just got to edit data now. Well, do you want me to change the drop table to anything? Oh, it says drop table XYZ.
Hold on.
Do you want me to change the XYZ to a...
Very boring stream. Yeah, you're right, Jacob. You know what? It is, but not for the people actually streaming it. Just for everybody who's watching. Though it's quite good for people. It's quite good for people who want to know how to make these kind of games. Admittedly, I'm not doing it as much of a tutorial. You make a fair point there, Jacob, making it more interactive. I'm not going to do that today because there's nothing for me to do. You know, this is like something I actually have to do one way or another. But I think for fun, we should do game development like this more often, and have people. If we could guarantee that we had some people watching the stream, we could ask them consistent questions like what type of game it's going to be this time, and what sort of GIF sprites we should use. That would be pretty cool.
So.
Yes.
Do you want me to... In the example, it's drop table XYZ.
Yeah.
Do you want me to change that XYZ to a certain name?
I can't think of anything at the moment. I don't think it matters. Let's call it users. Let's call the table users. I could get people... But that would break the whole title of the stream. We can do that later on
What's he say?
or tomorrow. He's suggesting we just stream us playing Watch Dogs 2 instead. I doubt it, to be honest. Jacob, you know my CPU usage right now for the stream is 15%.
I got a normal query is just put in I'll just put in the username, surely. Random.
Yeah, the only thing it would do, Jacob, is kill the Wi-Fi because dead. Look, 8.3 megabits per second. Oh no, it isn't because I normally download at 50 something. So yeah. Anyway, sorry, Tom. What were you saying? Moving swiftly on.
A normal query is just me putting my name. You put a name in, isn't it?
Yep. Basically anything.
Or username. Okay. I just got to do the modified data one down now, and then I'm good.
Well, I think if.
Although it's going to be horrible to find out. Right.
Why is it set 3 seconds between each frame? Why? Oh, here we go. Right, image duration. That's a bit better. Can I set this to a manual number? I can't change it anything less than 0.1. In that case, that's useless. I'll use something else.
All these do is extract data. Bloody useful site. Stack Overflow, boys.
Uploading, here we go. And now we wait.
I'll let you have a look at this, just so I'm not mucking up. Since you're uploading or whatever. You got it?
Yeah.
I lost it. Here we go.
Input
So,
delete from table where x is x. And x is always x, so. What is this for, sorry?
modifying. Actually, that's just delete, won't it?
That's just deleting. Yeah, I'm trying to think of a good one for adding in. Look for, rather than an SQL injection, well, you can try that one. But might be worth looking into what the SQL query is for modifying.
SQL query to modify data. Here we go. Although that doesn't look like something you put in SQL inject.
Sorry. Yeah, that looks about right. That's just putting it onto multiple columns. You can do it in different ones, or you can do it as the same one. That's saying set column 1 to this value, set column 2 to this value, blah blah blah, where this is the condition. So yeah, you have to use
So how am I
you'd have to
writing
use
this
an
in?
update. So you probably want to have the usual. Let's have the usual select query, and we select everything.
Wait, are you typing this now?
Yeah, sorry, I'm just trying to figure out what the overall query would be, and then what we're going to insert with the block. So the normal query would be select everything from. No, we won't say from. Select everything where username equals John Smith. Then we want a colon, and then we want to go set username whatever you want in the middle. I don't know. Think of some username the person could be changing them to.
I don't know, just like, well, change John Smith to.
Coffee lover. I'm gonna go with that. Why not?
There you go.
Where one equals.
You can send me that over Skype now then.
This would be the full query. You don't want all of it, because if I remember rightly, we're doing this task as a fill in the blanks or something, aren't we?
Well, they're just moving this image in. So, how do I put that into one line then?
So I would ignore the select star where username equals, because that's the normal query. It's everything after that open speech marks that we're adding in, which is still a long one. Actually, in fact, don't bother with that first John Smith. Take that out, because that can save us some space. You know, because
Oh, I've taken out the first John Smith bit.
Yep. And then you'd have that. Then you're just using that colon to stack on to another SQL query. Update set username to coffee lover where username is John Smith.
But do I need to add speech marks at the end of those, both sides?
You do want to add one more speech mark on the end.
What about at the start to cancel it out as well?
Yeah, I think so. What have you got so far at the start?
Just no speech marks.
Okay, so you should
Update
have, yeah,
set.
so you should have speech mark at the start, speech mark at the end. Oh, and don't forget that colon. You need that colon in there because you're stacking it on to the original.
What, you need colon before update?
Yeah. Okay, our GIF's just been created.
This all looks a bit horrific, but there you go. I'll send you those. I'll put those four on there now.
Tom, I know this. Have you still got your PowerPoint?
I do.
Okay. Would it be possible to get one video that has it quickly scroll through with the search and not return any results?
So magnifying glass goes down, but nothing fades.
appears. Yeah, nothing appears, and then maybe some text fades in at the bottom that says no result found or something.
Okay.
Would that be alright?
I suppose.
I'm just thinking because then when I tell people to put a specific thing in and they don't put in what they're supposed to, I could have that go on and play.
Okay.
Okay, I got one GIF. Got 2 GIFs.
So no results found.
Yep. Now we wait for the
What
upload.
colour do you want that in? Lime green.
Yeah, or red. Really doesn't matter, one or the other. In fact, red's better actually. Go for a red.
A bright red.
Yeah, bright red. I think that means this should fade in now. Add that small delay. No, I just refreshed the page that I was uploading my images to for the animated GIF. Oh, I gotta start it again now. Oh, you're flipping heck. Okay, we're good so far. The game's actually starting to work. That's something. I'm gonna have to close my curtains so I can put a light on. It's getting really dark outside now.
Yeah, I'm already in the. I'm already in the darkness.
Normally I quite like it, but not when I'm working. Only when playing games.
Animation is ready. I've just gotta film it.
Alright, thank you very much. Right, I got the second title page in, now I need to...
So you owe me double now.
So I will hold you for ransom. I will...
I will find you, and when I find you, I will kill you.
So... Thank you, Discord, for overlaying everything.
I just think I am actually professional.
Yeah. Oh, and another quick thing, Tom. Right? This one's much
Yeah.
easier than the last one. Can you just right-click your entire table with the blocks over the top of it?
I need to just put this in because it's
Okay,
not letting
that's
me.
fine, that's fine. I was just going to say, if I can have that whole table with the black spaces over it as well, save that as an image as well, so I can have that in there where the video would be.
Okay. What am I calling? What am I calling it? Table.
Pop it on that Google Drive folder, and it should come straight over to me. Steam, stop. Go away. There we go.
No. Okay. Show up box.
Oh, that's cool. Streamer mode enabled on Discord.
There you go, Josh.
I have no idea what that means.
Everything. You've got everything, Josh.
Okay, thank you very much.
That's me done.
Are you actually? Oh, are you lucky. I'm
All
not.
the images are there. 3 animations. You know.
Yeah, fair enough, man. All right, I'm gonna.
All I gotta do now.
I can't think of a lot at the moment, to be honest. I'm just sort of ploughing through it now, putting all the assembling it all together. I do need some help actually wording this second slide, so I need it to
What?
explain.
Bring up your Skype thing.
Okay. I make no promises on picture quality at this point. So I got an SQL query example, login system, and now I need to have some text, some generic text underneath that describes what
Oh my
we're doing,
gosh.
basically.
That is like it is.
Yeah.
So what do we want?
Login system example. So we want to have the database in there somewhere. I'll put that in a minute. So now we need to get the
You want a
instruction
form
code.
input, don't you?
Yep, which I can do. That's fine. In fact, I'll do that now. I don't know what to put next to it.
The text should be username, shouldn't it?
Yeah, you mean placeholder. Okay. And oh, I need to give it an ID so the JavaScript knows what to do with it. That'll do. Right, so then we go.
Let's see if that works then.
Hang on, I need to get the positioning right on that. Color white, background color transparent.
You spell it wrong.
I know. On my days. Border 1 pixel solid white. Border radius 5 pixels just to smooth off the corners. And I think that's about it. Position, relative, top 80 pixels, and left 20 pixels. And there's your username box. I can make that bigger.
Yeah, I was just going to make it a little bit bigger. Not too much bigger.
Yeah, I'll probably just.
And do we want the username, as in the writing in there, to be the font of...
Oh yes, you're right. That should have the font too. 3T, 3T3. And there we go. I'm going to change that size because Christ, that's small.
I presume the box will increase with the font size.
Yeah. There we go, that's more like it.
Yeah, that's good.
And then we want a little continue button next to it that just says continue. I don't know. Wrong place.
No, don't we want it saying like submit or something? Or whatever, it doesn't matter actually.
Yeah. Button, value, submit. ID.
In the user in the table, I've got it as John_Smith.
Okay. That's fine.
So you may want to tell them to put John_Smith in, like I have in the table.
Yep. Let's pop the image in. So, where did you put it? Sorry, it was SQL underscore images, isn't it? And then what was the file name?
Yeah.
So it just table.
Table.png, capital T.
Okay, nice. I won't worry about sizing it. I'll just give it an ID and size it in the styling up there. So ID.
Or do you just want to? Oh, it's man.
Okay, well there's our table image. That's something at
It
least.
needs to be larger than it,
Yeah.
I think. And it needs to be underneath, did you say? Or it doesn't matter actually, it's up to you. So my thought were you'd have an SQL query example login system and then asking the user to put in John_Smith, then the input, then the table.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm hoping to get the table down here, like a nice big like corner of it. This is going to piss me off very quickly.
It's already annoyed me.
Right, so that's bigger now. I don't know why the positioning isn't going right. Oh, I should be doing this absolute. That's not made a bloody difference. There's something not right there. I don't know, maybe I'm doing something wrong. Oh, I know what I've done wrong. That's all fine. It's this bit. Colon instead of semicolon. That's a bit
That's gone reverse.
That's because it's now registering the height value correctly. Though why it's not getting the positioning correctly, I don't know. Oh dear. Okay, I think we can safely say 75% on the height, 75% width. No, I know what the problem is. This is why it's not sizing correctly. The container that I've got it in isn't filling the whole space. So I was correct originally with 65% and about 65% again. Then positioning it about 55% of the way. I can't click continue. No, the image is in the way. I'm sorry. I can't think of any way of solving that nicely. Maybe go 45% on these for now. And where's the slide 1? So I'm going to give it a z index of 1, just so it's on top of. There you go. Oi, okay, we're getting somewhere.
That's a big table, that is. Whoa, no.
45%, 45%. Now just click in the blank space. Yes, I can.
That fades out. Oh, it's supposed to.
Okay, that's better. We're making progress.
It's a bit squished in it.
Yeah, so I'm thinking 48% on width and drop the height right down. I think positioning.
There you go.
I think with positioning we got nailed. There we go. Almost. There we go.
Next thing we need to sort out. That's fine, I think.
I'm going to nudge the width up 2% and then we're good. Yeah, I think we're good with that.
Alright, now we need to sort out the
Submit
the bit button bit.
submit value. So this wants to be the same height as our input, which I have no idea what the height is of that input.
You just change the text size and it'll work with it.
Oh, you're right. Good. Well spotted. Font size 20 point and padding
Font family.
5 pixels again.
You want to change the font family as well when you have a chance.
Yeah, you're right. That's not really changed the thing. That would be because I put dot instead of a hash, because it's an ID, not a class. Font family then is 3T323, and color I'm going to go with a line, just to see what it looks like. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. I lost my train of thought. Border, 1 pixel, solid line, and then background color, transparent. Also, I've just had an idea with our image down here. I could truck this in a div, which will have the image and the videos all in it. In fact, I can pop in all the videos now, straight away. I forgot the HTML5 video again. Can you remember what the No, we're not doing videos now. No, I've got animated GIFs, sorry. That animation should have finished now. Download this. Right, that's creating. There is our original GIF, so we can pop that in here and rename it.
What's that one then?
So this is your video now as an animated GIF. Jacob suggested we do it as an animated GIF, and I thought, great idea, that means we can loop it. And it's much easier to load into the HTML as well.
Yeah.
So now we can just go db result o1.gif, and then I'll just give it the same ID. Now I can do div And I can cut all of this out there and pop it in there instead. And now, with my images, I only have to fill the div. And the div has all the properties that we need for the images.
I'll just sat here watching, you know. It's a good way to earn money.
Oh, I'm so confused now. Right, we want that to be table image. That to be table image. And then we want to set IDs so I can hide and show which ones I want. So this one's going to be static table. And then we want this one to be result 1. And finally we want the result fail, which have you finished that now? Did you finish the animation?
Yeah, I think I put them all up.
Okay, cool. I'll have a look in a second. Visible, no. Display, none. Image dot result fail. Display, none. And then I can make them display in the JavaScript based on what the person entered in the text box later. So
Okay, so
let me just quickly tell it what to do when I click on it. So we want check input 1. And then down here I simply go function check input 1. And there we go. If got to get the text box input first. Inputted text equals document that element by ID, and we gave it the username input ID. If inputted text is equal to, what is it, Tom? John Smith, like that.
yeah.
Then we want to make. Oh, we need to grab all the images. Static image. Okay, so we've grabbed our images. Now if they've inputted John Smith, we want to make the static image to disappear. Then we want our result image to show up. And then we want to go else, if they haven't put the right value in,
Screw you!
go static image style. Display none, and result fail image dot style dot display block, just in case they've tried more than once.
Do or do not, there's no choice.
Yeah, just in case they've tried more than once. There we go, and it hides the other stuff as well. So that should work for that now. What else are we missing here? I think that's everything. Everything important. Right. Shall we give it a test run and then cry because it doesn't work or something? Oh, hang on. Oh, I need to get your fail image, don't I? Right. Which one is it? I think it's the latest. The bottom. Perfect. Right. I'll just pop that into Vegas.
Dad!
Okay, pop a video in there. Match. No audio. I see you weren't doing anything this time, Tom. No audio present. Oh,
No, but my music ended.
oh right, okay.
And we weren't talking either, actually.
I have no idea what I've done to this stuff. Oh, there we go. I think that's what I was looking for. There we go. Right, just in case. You can crop that. Render. JPG. Animation 3. Frame. I also need that second GIF. Where's that second GIF? Holy hell!
What?
I just saw how big the file size is on those GIFs. Oh man, that's just like thrown this right out. Oh man.
What are the size of the videos in comparison?
4 megs. I think we should just use the videos. The videos will be
Yeah.
much better. Yeah. Don't bother with those. Right. Gonna call that.
Danger, danger! Ah, ah!
So now we want instead to say video width 100%. Right. 100%, which means it will fill the div container that we made earlier. So now I just need the video HTML tags again. Okay, no controls. Autoplay. Actually, no autoplay. This one is the result. So we're going to put result 1 and we're just going to change that to video hash result 1. And we want a separate one.
Right. I really feel useless at the moment.
Sorry, I mean, I'd suggest you help because you've got all the files same as I have, but I'm not sure whereabouts you could help at the moment.
I'll just wait. I'll be advised. I'll be an advisor.
Okay. Right, there we go. Results are in, like result 1, result fail. Videos are defined here. Need to change that to video. And that to a hash. Result 1, result fail.
Give it a go.
Yeah, I think that's right. Oh. Do I need to change anything there? Don't think so. Thing I'm worried about at the moment, hang on, let me just see whether there's a quick JavaScript play video. Vid.play. Document.getElement by ID. That's fine then. So we can make it visible. Result image. Is that it? Yep. And result fail image. Play. Because at the moment they're not set up.
Just give it a go.
Right, so we've got our normal values, and let's just put some random value in here. I can't select that text box. Haha! And now I put John Smith, was it?
Yep.
Oh.
Shit.
Crap. Let me just double check I got
What are you
this.
showing up first? The images or the videos?
No,
or
I know what the problem is. I just need to say that, because otherwise I'm calling the object, not the value of that object. Yeah, it's easy. Yeah, it doesn't really make sense, but you get the idea.
Right, yeah, I just installed that now for this.
Now put the other one in. Yeah.
Perfect. Nice. Like it. Right.
So you
I
need
need
to
to fix
fix
that, and I need to get some text in here, and I need to fix the size of that. But other than that, that's pretty good. Just see what it looks like in the smaller window.
It's very small.
Yeah. Okay, so that's not a big problem because I can resize this div a bit, so I can go.
I'm back in sector.
Okay, nice and easy to solve that problem because I can simply re-render these videos. We can very quickly re-render each one of these videos separately. Nope, we're going to do it as an actual MP4 again this time.
How's it going?
not too bad. I'm just re-rendering all the videos muted and also resizing them so that they're nice and cropped so that they look a bit better on the on when they're put on the web page.
Yeah.
Just want to check that the file sizes haven't suddenly become massive. Oh wow, they've gone smaller. Okay, that's a good sign.
I presume you haven't fixed the button issue yet.
The button issue.
The clicking on stuff.
Oh no, I haven't yet. I suspect that's an easy solution. Why? Can't decide whether widescreen is the way to go or not. I think widescreen looks better, but I can't tell. So I'm rendering them in both, and then we'll decide once we've got both. Pop that one in, and minus infinity. Whoops. Right, and then we want to crop again.
What are you doing? You turn off the magnifying glass. Which image are you going by? The one on the left or the one on the right?
Which, sorry.
Are you going by what it's showing you on the right hand or in there?
This is just this. I'm going by this. This is the final output. This is just cropping. Probably going to have to leave it there because I don't want to go any smaller than that. Otherwise, it's not going to match up with the other two. Yeah, that'll do. And finally, 480p widescreen. Same again, but with an underscore widescreen in the file name. Boom. Okay, we're good. We're done on that. Nice. Right.
Hey.
Oh my god, that took some time. Right. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say widescreen is probably gonna be better, and I'm just gonna try chucking it in. So these videos.
Okay, try putting those in to start with. Wait, have you done all three of them or just two of them?
All three of them done on widescreen and not. And I put them in a new folder as well. Look. Okay. Whoa, it's not bad. It's not bad. The black's bloody annoying. Let me try the non-wide screen.
Wait, did you just click on that?
That's even worse. So we'll stick with widescreen. What? Sorry. Oh, no, I haven't. I think I can solve that easily enough. Tell you what, if I put the class user input There, I should be able to click on those now. They might have also moved position. Why can't I click on it? There we go. Okay, so they're there now. I still can't bloody click on them for whatever reason. Doesn't really make sense because there's nothing overlaying them. Except for that, I don't know what's going on there. Let me try checking the input, username input thing. Yeah, I've set a position for them, which I should not have done. There you go, that's more like it, set them next to one another.
You probably want to put some space in between them.
Yeah. So, I think I've already got a definition for that. There it is. So I should just be able to say position relative left 10 pixels and that should space them out. Damn it. There we go. Perfect. So why I still can't click on them, I don't know, but yes. Nope, I don't get it, man. Okay, I have an idea. I think I know what the problem is. Because I can't click on that now either, can I? No. Okay, I know what the problem is now. I need to set the animations. This needs to be display none. Display block. And this needs to be display block, and this needs to be display none. I think that should hopefully solve our issue. It's because slide 1 is overlaying it. So you can't, I'm actually clicking on slide 1 rather than slide 2.
So how do you put that to the back as such?
Make a object, actually. Oh, I have a sneaky idea. Use the JavaScript to remove it. Oh, I could do that. Though that might kill the fade out effect. That might do it. See that? Watch this HTML here, Tom. You see the HTML for slide 1 there? Deleted.
Wait, why was it on there in the first place?
Because I defined it originally. It's actually been defined by me. I wrote the code for it. So if I refresh again...
No, but like, why did you put it there?
Well, I had to have it there because well, that's what this text is right now. You see the slide one? This is this text,
Yeah.
this is this button. When I click continue, the JavaScript deletes itself and then carries on. So that works. And there we go. Now I can use this.
That doesn't work.
So
And
I'll
then
go John Smith.
Yep.
Perfect.
Right, now you need to put a bit of text in.
Yep. Worth a try. I'm not entirely sure what to. Oops. I'm not entirely sure what to put in there. I got my documentation, but I didn't write a whole lot.
To show you how SQL works, an SQL query works, insert and then in speech marks John_Smith.
Oh, yeah, you've just given me an idea. So, for an example of SQL queries, we have set up a very basic login system for you to try out. Line break, new line. Then we want
Drop the bass.
then we want to say this particular database is currently running the following query once you've typed in, when you type in a username. And then we go line break again, and then I'm going to emphasize this now. Select, what is it? What are we selecting? We're selecting everything. Where?
I don't know what you're doing here.
Where username equals. That's reassuring. Inputted.
Well, I don't know what you're typing, so you're like, you say we're selecting everything, and I'm like, what?
Sorry, I'm talking about it from an SQL perspective. So star means select everything in that entry where this is this. So that's what we're doing, you know, when it selects this whole box, rather than just the user ID or the username. We're selecting everything where the username is equal to John Smith.
You need to put that bit in now about John Smith.
Yep. So to test out this query, try inserting the username John Smith into the text box. Hello. Where's the text gone? Oh, I get annoyed in a minute.
How much are we live streaming this?
Sorry?
Are we doing this till we finish? Live
Well, I was
streaming.
going to, but I'm getting to that point where I'm like, nah. Where's the text gone? This is so frustrating.
Is it because it's not white?
No, I did check that. There's the text. Look, you see the object. You can see it exists. So why can't I see it?
Is it because something's on top?
Oh, no, I think I know what it is. Nope, never mind, I can't see anything there. Right, so now I can change that EM. Font size 24 point. Font weight bold. And position relative. Margin 10 pixels. Left 150, I think. Yes, that's more like it. So, John Smith. That works. Sweet. Works. Right, I think I've just figured out a way. I can get the video to look better when we load it in as well. I guess that'll do. I mean, it's fixed that, at least it's more visible.
Right.
And bam, right, okay. That works. I'm happy with that. I'm going to go ahead and stick a larger margin on there. I really want that thing to just be standing out on its own.
So that's
Yeah, there we go.
page 2 done.
Yep. Just to see how it looks in the as if it was on the website. Bam, okay, I'm really pleased with that. That looks really good. This black boxes are annoying me. I think I might be able to solve that later, I don't know.
But let's leave it for now.
Yeah, I mean, let me just
And
see,
then,
because if it's like one line in CSS... Let me see whether maybe adding a background colour might work. It might be a case that I can set background colour on here, which was 5530, wasn't it?
Yeah. No, we changed it, didn't we? Did we no.
Damn it. Okay, that didn't work. It's worth a try.
We'll
Okay. So
Bugger it for
now that we've done that, now that that's worked, let's add a quick. Tell you what I'll do. I'll put.
Well, what probably you need to do now is have a continue button at the bottom that fades in when the input is John Smith.
Yeah. So I'm just going to add a quick thing that says style.border color equals red, and a quick bit of text that appears underneath here. That's not the correct input. Please try again. We'll just quickly style it to say color red. Input fail text, and we just want that to say, just pop up. There, right, and now assuming they got it correct now, like you said, let's have a continue button that's down the bottom. Okay, there's our continue button, so we just need to change the padding, I think, to 15 pixels, background color, transparent, border 1 pixel solid line. Yeah, I think that's good. And then we need to define the function move to slide 3. So now we need to pick up slide 2. We just need to do that. I think that's it.
Okay.
There's your continue button, which, oh, hang on, shouldn't be visible by default. got its ID. Continue 2. Okay. Just to check. Okay, JavaScript's not working there correctly. Whatever. Neither is it working there correctly.
Oh, am I seeing errors being made?
Something like that. Rather annoying. That bit's right at least. I don't fully understand what's not working at this point. I don't get it. It should be adding the fade in effect to the button.
Surely you should put the fade in effect within when they put in John Smith and they show the video.
Hold on a second. I should be annoyed if that fixes it. No. I don't get it. Oh, this is so annoying. The button's there, it's just not visible. Try this one more time. Hang on, it's not like some stupid issue where I've left a semicolon or a colon instead of a semicolon or something. No, it doesn't look like it. Yay! Thank God for that, man.
Now you need to test it if it doesn't. Yeah, but it won't fade away.
It's not going to
Refresh
fade
the
away
page.
now, you've got it right, but... Nothing. Right, but I don't know why it's not doing the colour thing. Is it erroring? Shouldn't be erroring. No, nothing errors. No errors. Oh, you know what else I just realised I want to do? Input username.
What?
I want that to be text align center. I type it in the middle now. Border color, capital C, that's where my issue is. And then this should be visible. Might be a case of changing display to block. Okay, I'm confident now. Ready? Yay! That's what I was going for.
But then does it change back?
What to white?
Or whatever? Or is it just going to stay red regardless?
It's probably just going to stay red regardless now. But I could change this to white here and...
Up to you, I don't mind.
So I can't get it to update again as such straight away, but I can get it to update now when I get this right. There you go, see that?
Okay.
You can do that, and then it goes...
Shall we call it a day there, because we've
Oh,
finished this
do,
page?
yeah. What's the next page? That's what happens when we try to insert some code. Nope, not today. Well, that's 5 hours for that much of a game thus far. That's ridiculous.
No, we did a bit beforehand as well.
That's not making me feel any better, man. It's not. HTML, CSS, JavaScript. It's definitely not the right language, I think. I don't delete those. So let's just see where we've got to thus far. This is where we're at. So we've got the introduction that just says what is SQL. I think we need to put more on there at some point because it feels really empty. Maybe just a fancy background or something, I don't know. We'll worry about that later. That's like a last minute thing. Gone. Okay, then an SQL query example using a login system. So now we want to put in our value. So we're going to put blah, 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 blah. Not the correct input, and it returns no results. Now let's try John Smith, which is the correct value as you're told up here. I'm going to add a delay to that continue button. Just make sure that works. Yes, perfect. Should we add one more second on there just to make sure all the video is completely finished before. Now it's selected. And there's your continue. Yay. Ah. Okay, so that's as far as we got then today. I think that's as far as we're going to get, to be honest. For today anyway. Or maybe I'll carry it on later or something. But yeah, whatever. So I don't think we've done too badly. I think we'll call it a day there. So we'll end the stream, I think, and show you guys how we get on later down the line.